I want to backtrack to you talking about working jobs in LA. Mm-hmm. Because now you don't got to work a job. Okay,
I don't.
No, I remember on your story, you was like, this is the last job I will work. And I was like, damn, amen to that. But just talk about it, because I feel like a lot of people feel like, even I know some artists that are like, no, I'm just going to quit my job and focus full time on like artistry. Like, what would you say was best? What would you not do? What would you do if you were back there again?
Do what makes the most sense holistically. Like, I have quit my job so many times. Not like, man, fuck this, I ain't doing it no more. But like, I was like, this is the time. I'm going to just, pursue being an artist. And ironically, those times have been when I moved to LA. And I had to get, and then I was humbled and had to get a job when I moved back to Maryland. And then I left the job and got another job, like, because it's what made sense for me. That's what I needed to do. I want to pursue my dream, but at the same time, if it's what I want, like, nothing's really getting in the way of it. Like, if anything, like, the jobs are just like little,
just ways to make income.
Just little things to just make income. Like, that's not the root of it. Like, I would not let these things consume me. You know what I'm saying? So I would say to anyone, like, for what you really want to do, if it's something you really want, nothing is going to get in the way of that. So
how did you balance the work life? And
I just had to work. Like, I mean, I'm not going to work a job where I got to work from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. because those are usually studio hours. Yeah. So I just was on Indeed, applying for everything remote so I can just be home and chill and just be comfortable and just enough so I can just, like, not die. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, like, lean on your resources, lean on your team. Like, I'm not going to say, like, I was working little jobs and being able to pay Los Angeles rent, because that is not real life. Like, I had a couch / bed / room to sleep on. Shout out to Lena, my publicist.
Hey.
Swish. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something that you really want and nothing can deter you from it, then do what you got to do. Don't sell crack. And don't do anything illegal, and don't sell your soul.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing illegal. Don't sell your soul. Outside of that, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Got nothing else for that.
I don't know what else other than that.
I feel like a lot of people are just scared of that transition, especially like a city like LA, because it's so culturally different.
Yeah. No, I think the biggest transition is really with yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, whatever I'm doing or whatever I've been doing for this amount of time, like, this is only leading up to this point. So, like, what has to happen for me to, like, break that and hit the next wall? Yep. Some people may think it's finding a new job that pays more, or just finding the job that's out of state. And these are all just examples, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you go out there, but you still haven't, like, mentally made the shift. So it's like you're still not...
You're, like, floating a little bit.
You're still kind of floating a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's really just, being willing to be in those transition spaces. It's nothing but transitional spaces.
Honestly.
So, yeah, once you are willing to, like, accept the transitional spaces, that's when things really start progressing.
Yeah. I like that. I think that was the advice right there. Accept that shit.
Accept the transitional phase. Yeah. Please. If you are not transitioning, you're not moving.
You're not growing.
You're not growing.
Yeah.
If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing.
That's real. Very, very real.
So if you're uncomfortable, you're right on track. So, yeah.
I like that. That's the clip. All right, so now let's get into the music.